we are looking forward to a wild day here in New Orleans, starting with some alligator hot dogs at Dat Dog on Frenchman Street. John, you ready to get wild in New Orleans today?
I'm gonna see some alligators.
So we're gonna start with an alligator hot dog. Maybe it'll smell it on us. Hopefully they won't be mad at us.
We're eating an alligator already.
Alligator hot dog.
Tough.
What's it taste similar to?
Sausage. You never know if this is alligator.
That's what I heard about it. I heard it's good. I noticed this has jalapenos on it.
Messy.
It tastes like the sausages that you get in the grocery store that we have for New Year's Eve.
Yeah, like the kielbasa.
It tastes like kielbasa. That's what it tastes like. That's the texture. But now we can say we had alligator to start our wild day. Our theme for today is getting wild in New Orleans. So
this will be wild.
This is wild, right?
Yeah, this will be wild, and then tonight could get even wilder in the city, I suppose.
Yeah, wow.
But a Monday night, you know, this might be the wildest part of the day.
Yeah.
With all the wildlife.
How big of an alligator have you seen out there? The biggest? Like
18 and a half feet. 18 and a half.
18 feet.
That's as big as they get. Going kayaking. These boats in particular are like as beginner friendly as possible, really stable. Essentially just remember sitting upright and centered. That's your like basic tenet of kayaking. So these have a lot of wiggle room, even with two people in the boat. That being said, if you lean too far, you're going to roll it and then you're swimming with alligators. We want to avoid that. In the end, and I'll go into the alligator stuff in some detail, but all you need to know is they're reclusive by nature, and if you can prevent yourself from falling on one, you're going to be fine.
Just getting started. We are waiting at the bridge for our tour guide, and we are going to be kayaking soon with the alligators, and we hope to see some ospreys, some turtles, and maybe some bald eagles. And the biggest thing is don't tip the boat, right? Keep your balance.
That looked like one at first, but it's a piece of wood. Plants in the water. Essentially, like, the best chance for alligators will be where the sun is hitting hardest on the right side. That doesn't mean they can't be on the left, but they're going to be more on the right side. But I would say look for anything shiny, whether it's turtles or alligators that are up on logs that have just come out of the water, or like dark shapes along the sides. And what happens a lot is you'll see something that looks interesting and it's a piece of wood. You know what I mean? We call them the logadile. And sometimes literally, like, when you see a gator in the water, it won't be long. I'll find one like right in front of us, I bet. You see their eyes and their nose coming out of the water. And something good to know then is, like, when you see an alligator's face in the water, every inch from their nose to their eyes is equal to about a foot in length. So if you see a head like this big, it's the size of your kayak, and you're only seeing this much of it. So be real mindful of those guys. The bigger they are, the more room we give them. I don't expect any 18-footers, but there is a 12-footer in front of us around before that bend, so we're going to go real slow there. If you want to guarantee that you'll see something, you can go along the edge like I'm going to do.
Let's do that. Let's get in back of them.
also a fun game to play. If you look in front of me, about, I don't know, 60 feet in front of me, there's a tree with a kink in it. You see that? Way up in there, there's a kink in the tree trunk. Like where it goes left and right.
Yeah.
See that kink in that tree?
Yes.
Go down 4 feet on the right from the kink, and there's a barred owl sitting right there.
Yeah. Right in front of us.
Yeah.
And it looks like a football.
Yep.
You see, barred owls are really gorgeous. They're like our resident owl in the cypress swamps, which is where we are. So they're pretty wild. They're cool predators. They're the smallest bird.
I may have spotted an alligator up here. Don't go straight at it. Go right beside it. It's a log. It looks like a log.
That's a tough one.
But we did see one already, hon. Keep your eyes peeled. You might find one. Too close.
See it? You see it?
There's an eagle's nest straight up ahead. Up at the top of the tree, you see a big group. Little birds peeking out up the top of it. There's the babies.
Some of these Alaskans went up into a nest and they found like, it was probably somewhere out of Anchorage, like outside of the town. And they found like nearly 30 like dog and cat collars in the nest. So you can tell the kind of stuff they're snatching, you know?
I heard that too.
So once in a while we have people that bring their little dogs.
It's
out
moving.
there, and I'm like, all right, hold on tight. You know? The dog's
it.
under 20 pounds.
It's like looking right at us.
Tie it to the boat. Let me back it up a little bit. We're losing it at a rate that's alarming. An easy to remember figure is that people like to say about a football field's worth of land goes underwater along the Gulf, like is lost, reclaimed by the Gulf every 90 minutes or so. So it's an incredible amount, and it's been going on for a long time, almost 100 years. And it has everything to do with the ways that we've mismanaged our resources or manipulated the environment. So around here, cypress logging has had the biggest effect, right? Again, it's been 100 years since you could log, so regrowth has been the bigger picture, which is a good thing.
It's coming right here. You see it? Try to get a picture.
You wanna let me say hi? No? But yeah, there's been some in the past that'll let me pick them up on the paddle just to say hi. And I had a few that I was kind of friendly with because I'm out here every day, and they'll probably pop up next to one of you guys, most likely. But then I did have one. It's like they don't innately have the idea that they should be afraid of humans yet, you know? And I had one realize that it didn't like what was happening and kind of hit us. Crocodiles like to flip boats to eat people, you know? Thankfully we don't have them. Be careful if you look at, like, you know, anything along the equator if you're in a kayak, you want to be
How many alligators did we see, honey?
One going out, 4 coming back.
It's about $200 for a guided tour, and they drive you out here from New Orleans. And I also recommend coming at the last tour of the day because the sun is setting. It's beautiful. And our tour guide, what's his name?
AJ.
AJ has done an awesome job. Two thumbs up. Until next time, let our next trail help you find your next trail.